In the Eagles-Cowboys Week 14 matchup, the flag started flying early in the game and even on the first play. While the game had quite a few questionable calls to choose from, this week's worst call ultimately belongs to a play in the fourth quarter. With 2:55 left in the game, the Eagles were trailing 23-16 and had the ball on their own 25-yard line. On 2nd and 10, Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz faked a handoff before throwing the ball to rookie tight end Dallas Goedert. Goedert caught the ball and ran into the end zone, but before he could celebrate, there was a flag on the ground. Before catching the ball, Goedert did a fairly common swim move to get by Cowboys safety Jeff Heath. Typically the move goes unpenalized, but this time the officials decided to call him for offensive pass interference. Instead of being tied at 23-23, the Eagles faced 2nd and 20 from their own 15-yard line. The officials trying to pass off this collision and resulting swim move as offensive pass interference is ridiculous. Goedert used his hands to get around Heath, but he never pushes off him to create space to catch the ball. Former NFL Vice President of Officiating Mike Pereira agrees. He said, "I don't think it is, because even though there's movement, he's breaking back to the inside, there's a collision less than 5 yards, I don't think that's one that should have been called." Around the league, players and ex-officials were quick to wonder what the heck the refs were thinking. But this call had major implications. The Cowboys went on to win the game in overtime 29-23. By calling offensive pass interference, the officials potentially changed the outcome of the entire game and the playoff picture. It's not to say that the Eagles would have automatically gone on to win this game without this call, but Eagles fans and players can't help but wonder, what if?